What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at again with another video, and today we're going to talk about some fire stocks to go ahead and buy right now because the market is on a fire sale right now. I don't know what's going on, but it's some great stocks to actually get out here and actually start a position on or just buy in general. So we're going to talk about a couple of stocks to buy. On top of that, I also want to mention that I'm researching a couple of new strategies to help us make basic money in the stock market, maybe $50 to $100 every single week, something like that. Something consistent that you can make every single week that's not too hard to make, that doesn't require a lot of money. So I want to jump into some strategies like that. We're not going to talk about it in this video, but I am researching different strategies to help you guys out, of course. And lastly, thank you very much for 10,000 subscribers. We just hit 10,000 subscribers today. Today is Monday, May 17th of 2021. So thank you very much for 10,000 subscribers. Unbelievable. Honestly, I really didn't expect to hit 10,000. I'm not saying I just didn't. I just didn't think about it. It just never came across my mind. But you already know we're not stopping here. This is literally just the beginning. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna start some stuff. We're gonna get to 100K. We're gonna make more videos. We're gonna talk about stocks, all the other kind of stuff that I talk about here on the channel. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the video. Let's go. Before we jump in, make sure you guys hit a like on the video. The like actually supports the channel, and it also supports the YouTube algorithm, which basically pushes the video out to more people so more people can see stuff like this. Great stuff. Hit that subscribe button if you like seeing content like this, stocks, credit cards, basically anything personal finance related that I cover on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. You'll be locked in for all that. And lastly, check out all those links down below. Those links down below are going to get you some free cryptocurrency. I know the crypto market is definitely down right now, but definitely a great time to buy. Also, check out the links down below to get yourself some free stocks, and check out those links down below to get yourself some free other stuff like free money back and gas. And I know those gas prices are crazy right now, so definitely need that Get Upside app. Check out the link down below and you'll get yourself some free money and gas. So that's kind of it. Let's start with the first stock. The first stock I want to mention on this list is Square. Square is currently sitting at $201.90. It's currently down today. It's been down for the past week, down for the past month, and also down for the past 3 months by over 27%. Overall, for the past year, it's actually up about 156%. Some people may say Square is even overvalued, sitting at $200 a share right now, but personally, I disagree. Square is an American financial service and digital payment facilitator. It enables users to start and grow their own businesses by combining software and hardware products. Their products allow sellers to convert mobile and computing devices into point-of-sale solutions and payment processors. You may notice when you walk into businesses now that they have some type of Square reader where you can actually just use NFC on your phone and pay like that through Google Pay, Apple Pay, Walmart Pay, whatever you want to pay with. But that is the point-of-sale device, and in some cases they have a screen behind them where they can actually type everything up or have your order ready on the screen. They can flip it around to you, you sign with your finger or something like that. All good stuff, all provided by Square. Good stuff there. And Square also owns Cash App, which has stocks on there, and they also have crypto. So Cash App with stocks, I see natural growth with that. Obviously, Cash App isn't the go-to place to go and buy stocks and stuff like that, but it is something for beginners. If you don't know anything really about stocks and you want to actually start investing in stocks and you don't even want to bother with Robinhood, which I already think is very simple, then you can go and grab your stocks off of Cash App. They make it super simple to do. It's not the best thing at all, but like I said before, if you're a really beginner, if you don't want to deal with basically anything, Cash App is an option for you. They also have the crypto on there. You can go in there and buy Bitcoin as well. I believe that's the only cryptocurrency you can buy on Square right now, but who knows, in the future they may be adding even more like Ethereum and Litecoin. If we compare the revenue growth of Square between 2019 and 2020, they're actually up over 100% in revenue growth, which is about $9 billion. And I'm pretty sure 2021 will be an even better year for them naturally going forward. So I really see no issue with Square, and I think it's a great price to get it at. I honestly thought $250 was a solid price to get it at, and now you can get it at sub $200, maybe even under that. So definitely start your position on Square if you want to do that. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is all for entertainment purposes only, but do whatever you want. I personally think Square is a solid investment, and I'm definitely going to start my position pretty soon. The next stock on this list I actually mention on the channel all the time, or at least I have in the past multiple times, and that is Apex Technology, ticker symbol APXT. Literally, you cannot go wrong with buying this stock at this price. APXT is currently sitting at $10.09 right now. It's currently up on the day, up on the week, down on the month, down about 33% on the 3-month chart, and then up about 2%, 3% on the year chart. Either way, APXT is actually set to merge with a company known as AvePoint. AvePoint is actually one of Microsoft's largest cloud providers. You can go in to do all the research you want to do. I already talked about AvePoint so many times on the channel, but they're a solid company. They have solid revenue growth. They have solid growth in general. They're doing other things besides cloud computing. So you can jump into all that. All that will eventually merge with APXT. They're simply filing the paperwork with the SEC, and that takes a lot of time, especially since all these SPACs are backed up. This is basically the lowest price the stock will actually go. So you literally are getting in at the lowest it could go. There's really no risk involved with this investment right here. I still think it's a great investment. If you want to see my investment, it's right here. I have currently 170 shares. I am currently down 31%. I do not care that I'm down 31% because I know for sure within a year or a year and a half or so, it won't even take that long for the merger to happen, but within a year or so, this will easily be a $20 stock. So I'm not worried about it at all. The money will be double. Your money will be double. My money will be close to being double. But regardless, I think this is a great investment. I think everybody should hop in on it. And if you don't want to buy it, sure, you don't have to buy it, but at least do some research on AvePoint and APXT. Just see how good of a company they are, and then I think that'll probably change your mind. Either way, you need to do research on all of these, but I'm just saying for this one for sure, because it's, it's been taking a beating for the past 3 months because the merger hasn't happened. It'd be a great time to hop in. The next stock on this list I've been talking smack about, but I do love this company. Truly, I really do love this company, guys. I'm not joking. The next stock on this list is Airbnb, ticker symbol ABNB. I mentioned Airbnb, well, I have mentioned Airbnb in previous videos. I basically said I'm not buying Airbnb until it drops below $100. I still think it could possibly happen, but I would consider Airbnb around $120 a share. Currently, Airbnb is sitting at $133 a share, down today about $8. Over the past week, they're also down about 4%. Past month, they're down about 29 or 24%. Don't know where I got 29 from. In the past 3 months, they're down 38%. Airbnb actually IPO'd on the stock market late last year. So if we go to the year chart, you can see there's really nothing here for it. It was actually listed on December 10th of 2020, and now it's actually May 17th of 2021. So it hasn't even been on the stock market a full year yet. It IPO'd around, well, the IPO price, the set price that no one got it at, was $68, and then it IPO'd around $144, and I think spiked up a little bit, and then spiked up a little bit some more. Either way, you can see Airbnb actually did hit highs of roughly $212 a share, $216 a share, but overall, it's coming back down now, and it's just another reason why I don't really like buying IPOs, because you don't really know the fluctuation of the market. You don't really know where these prices are going to go in the short term. In the long term, it's nothing to really be worried about, but in the short term, I didn't see any value of buying Airbnb at $180, $190, $200 a share. I didn't see the value. They only really do one thing, but now that the pandemic is calming down just a bit, I think it might be a solid time to start a position on Airbnb. This could be the bottom for Airbnb. I hope it's not, because like I said, I want it to go below $100 a share to actually get into it. But if it drops to around 120, then I might consider buying some in. Either way, Airbnb, they're in high demand right now. Of course, like I said before, the pandemic slowing down, people are getting their vaccines. I got my vaccine. I actually got the Moderna, so check out Moderna stock if you want to do that. And actually, with Airbnb on April 26th of 2021, so about a month ago, the CEO of Airbnb actually said that the company will need millions more hosts to meet surging demand. Airbnb currently has 4 million hosts, and they need more. And if you guys don't actually know what Airbnb is, it's basically a rental service for your home, your apartment, whatever piece of land that you may have. You can actually rent that out to someone else. They can stay in it for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, I think up to a month without rights being involved and stuff like that. But either way, the CEO of Airbnb said they need millions more hosts to meet surging demand, and this was back a month ago in April 16th of 2021. So you already know now they're definitely going to need even more, especially with people trying to travel more. I'm personally trying to travel more, and I know a lot of other people are trying to travel more because they haven't been traveling for about a year and a half now. So I think it's a good time. I think it could be a solid time to buy Airbnb, especially if you see Airbnb below 120, Cobb, definitely try to start a position on that. If it's below 100, that's an easy buy. I'm going to be buying myself. I'll probably tweet about it or something like that, so make sure you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and you'll be locked in to know all about all that. So yeah, that's kind of what I got for Airbnb. The next stock I want to mention is Disney. Disney is currently sitting at $169.69. It's currently down today about 2%. Over the past week, it's currently down roughly 7%. Over the past month, down roughly 10%. Past 3 months, about 10%. overall the past year up about 50%. I've been talking about Disney since 2021 started, and honestly nothing has changed. Obviously this market that we're in right now over the past couple weeks, the entire market has been going down, so I expect Disney to follow suit. Sometimes it doesn't, but in this case it has, and I have no issue with it because you know what I'm doing? I'm simply buying more Disney. Disney didn't hit the mark of what all the analysts was expecting for their recent earnings, but I personally think they still did extremely well for their earnings. But I personally believe as an investor in Disney that I think they did pretty fine on their earnings, and I'm okay with what they actually got from their earnings. It wasn't like they just lost all their money. They only missed their earnings by about 2%, and their actual EPS on their earnings was up over 200%. Disney is a solid company. It's been around forever. It's going to be around forever. The Disney parks are just opening back up, and Disney Plus just hit 100 million subscribers after just launching last year. That's good enough for me. I'll take it. I'm invested in Disney. I love all of Disney's properties. I love all of what they own. I support all of what they own. I watch all of what they own on my Disney Plus membership, just like millions of other people do. So I think Disney will be just fine in the long term. This is a long-term hold for me, like most of my stocks in my portfolio. So I have no issue with Disney, and I don't think you should either. Either way, I would buy Disney on any type of dip you see, and I think this is a solid dip right here. I'm just saying. Do you actually believe that 2 or 3 years from now, Disney parks won't be flourishing with revenue and money just going back into Disney, pumping up those stocks and everything like that? I'm pretty sure it will, but you have to go weather the storm. And here we are weathering the storm. We're buying Disney at discounts, and we're just going to ride the wave and sell, you know, when it's chilling. When everybody else wants to go and buy Disney 2-3 years from now, when it's over $250 a share, we're going to be chilling. We can either hold and keep it what we got, or we can either take all of our profits out then. The last stock I want to mention on this list today is actually Cpng. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Ticker symbol Cpng, Cpng. This is basically the Amazon of Korea. Today they're actually down about 3%. They're down about 2.5%, almost 3% over the past week. For the past month, they're actually down about 22%. Past 3 months, you can see they haven't even been on the stock market that long. They actually just got on the stock market on March 11th and IPO'd at around $60 and dropped ever since. And that's over the past month. That's actually a 40% drop. So I actually think this is a solid time to go ahead and buy some Cpng or start your position on Cpng. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah. As I mentioned before, they're basically the Amazon of Korea or e-commerce of Korea. Their total active customers grew 21% year over year to 16 million customers, and their total net revenues per active customer was actually up 44% to $262 in the first quarter of this year. Their gross profit for the first quarter of this year was $733 million, and that's actually a 70% increase from last year. So good stuff so far. We'll have to keep watching and waiting with this company and keep doing our research on this company, but I think it could be, it could be a little light at the end of the tunnel, especially since it's been down for about 3.5 months. I would say so now. It's not a bad buy. It's not a bad look. So just check it out, do some research on it, figure out if you want to be invested in it, and then, you know, kind of just go from there. So there you go. That's actually 5 different stocks that I personally believe are on a nice fire sale right now, so you can go ahead and pick up and add to your portfolio, or just go ahead and take a look at and add them to your portfolio, because they could be good or even great long-term positions or long-term holds on your portfolio in particular. So go ahead and take a look at those 5 different stocks. And like I mentioned before in the beginning of this video, I'm actually looking at different types of investment strategies like options. I'm already into options, obviously, but different types of option strategies that will possibly make us money consistently every single week. That's what we're working on right now. That's what I'm doing my research on personally right now. So once I get that down, get that back to you, you already know I'm going to provide some fire content for you. And if we can make consistent money every single week, even if it's just $50 to $100 a week, that's perfectly fine, because you can obviously scale that. If you can make $50 to $100 every single week, guaranteed, no matter what, then there's no difference between making 500 and 1,000 every single week, no matter what. As long as we can start small, we can easily go big. So just be on the lookout for content like that. And I also have tons of other content coming to the channel, so make sure you're locked in and stay tuned for that. Make sure that like, hit that subscribe, check out those links down below, and you'll be all good to go. So thank you very much for watching another one of my videos. Thank you very much for 10,000 subscribers. We're going up to 100,000. It's the only option. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Dollar Mike. Peace.